You're in good hands. You're in great hands.
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer and credits. You don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared. Listeners, you're in great hands.
Great hands. Not just good hands, but great hands. We're getting handy over here. That's not.
Yep.
That's not
Yep.
what I meant.
Nope, it is what you meant.
Yeah, maybe it will. We can fix things. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, handy, not handsy. Gotcha.
Yeah. I didn't say. Jesus. Don't make me weird. So we're back with our fully abridged breakdown of Alice in Terrorland from 2023.
That's right. What a good year to be alive.
Yeah, something like that. What's this one about?
Well, let me tell you. A recently bereaved teenage girl goes to live with her grandmother in a secluded woodland house, unaware that sinister forces lurk within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, sinister forces. It's a weird way to say grandma, but
yeah. Spoilers. Just grandma, but I think if you watch the trailer, you might have figured that one out. So
yeah. Yep.
Which brings us perfectly to our prognostications.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for it to be like a Knives Out mystery murder kind of thing.
Right.
Ballpark. Not that. That definitely would have been much better. We're trying to figure out who killed the kids. Was it the rabbit? That would have been fun. Was not that.
Yep.
You, I think, said something along the lines of, because then we started going down the insane asylum kind of trip, which we weren't too far away. I think you nailed it when you said you're worried that's gonna be actually like a dream sequence or like
fever dream.
Yeah. Fever dream. Yeah, you kind of nailed it. So,
yep, that is the whole movie. Nothing happens. It's
nothing.
One of the worst movies we've ever done, for sure.
Yeah, there's like two redeeming qualities, and they're not enough, but there's two. I'll give it two. I don't think. Okay. All right. So the directing wasn't the worst. Like, he did a good job of creating an atmosphere, but it felt like an art house, like college student kind of film, though.
Yes.
Like, this is like the second. This is your first feature movie you're making. You're right out of college,
yes.
Film school, whatever, and you're like, oh, it'd be cool doing Zack Snyder slow mo for the entire movie, or. Right. Just doing classical music to make things scary, and it just feels a little too like on the nose. Those things. You
just focus on a doorknob while puking sounds
20 minutes. A lot of still shots of creepy house stuff, broken vase, a wall.
Yep.
A kitchen.
A lot of walls. Which makes for good cinema, I've heard. It does not.
It does not. It makes for great still paintings.
What was your second redeeming quality?
Actually,
I have one.
You know what? I will give it 3.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not even sure if that first one was a redeeming quality. It was just kind of like no. Okay.
You said the director wasn't horrendous, so yeah, fair enough.
I kind of like some of the things, but then it was just like not a lot of consistency. But then the only consistent thing was he was slow mo and just like still shots for like 10 minutes of things. The second thing, actually, this is redeeming quality. I actually thought the grandmother was a good actress. I liked her. Is that crazy?
Yeah, she was good. I
think she was the only, good at it. Yeah, basically her. I thought she did a very good job considering everything she had.
I agree with that. You're correct.
And I will say the other thing is I liked the concept of what they were doing. The execution was very poor.
Yeah. I agree with that too.
I like the idea of the dealing with grief thing and that whole thing. I mean, we can ameliorate later on. Obviously, we will, but I didn't totally hate the concept. It wasn't like because what was we've done now. This is our third old school IP that's gone into public domain, movies, right? We did the Mickey Mouse or the Steamboat Willie one, right?
Yep.
And then we did the Pig and Pooh one, which are basically the same movie. It was just like
the Pig and Pooh one.
Yeah. Was it
Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh, yeah. And those were just like they were just like really shitty like slasher movies. It was like, okay, I guess you're getting what you're getting. But this one I was expecting that and it wasn't that at all. So I'll give it that. I'll give it that.
Yep. I agree.
But poorly executed. Not a good movie. Not a good movie. But
no, not a good movie. I was gonna say the one redeeming quality for me was like like you said you've never read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, right? The Lewis Carroll book.
No, that's too old for me. I can't read past 1900.
Fair. For any listeners who have reasonable,
like Bible, no thanks.
Oof, yeah, woof. Woof. That's a slog.
What a second act is brutal. Has been rewritten 3 or 4 times.
God in the first half, badass,
kicking ass mostly.
Yeah, that's right. And towards the end again. But yeah. Anyway, no. What I was gonna say was, it's a Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is also kind of a tough read in a way that you're like in the writing style, but also in the way that you're like, what's real and what's not, and like it does the same thing where it's like. It's kind of like all a dream sequence at the end, right? Like that's the premise of the story. She like wakes up and you're like, oh, did I have any of those adventures or not? And like, I think maybe one of the truer to the book adaptations movie wise that I've seen
is this
weirdly enough. So like, I didn't hate it for that overall. Like you're right. It had a couple redeeming qualities, but ultimately I hated it.
Yeah, just because like, oh man, it's got all this kind of fun stuff to source material, but it'll just like so boring. It totally falls flat, and it's like this movie's an hour. The total runtime is an hour and 15 minutes, I think, or hour 17.
Yeah,
it's actually the movie itself is an hour and 10 minutes. And then, well, we're going to talk about it. The opening credits are another like 5 or 6 minutes just in themselves. And then the rest of the movie is stretched out because he does the Zack Snyder slow-mo for everything.
Yep.
Every scene.
So much slow-mo.
If you do 70% of your film in slow-mo, you're going to extend the screen time by at least 30, 40%. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, totally. Yeah, easily. Silly. Really, just absolutely silly.
It's a half-hour movie, but...
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we give it some redeeming qualities. But
yeah.
All right. Well, since we got a lot of the way, quick info.
Please give me info. I love that info.
Here we go. So this is directed by Richard John Taylor. Now, Richard John Taylor, he is a British fellow there, author, restaurateur, and award-winning filmmaker.
Oh, I assumed he was a murderer because he has 3 names.
Yeah, well, so this is all going to make more sense.
Wait,
now.
what?
But
he is a murderer?
No, that's not what I meant. I was going for something else. His name is Meredith Alfred Linton, but he's known professionally as Richard John Taylor. Okay. So, I mean, if you start with 3 names, I think you have to give yourself 3, right? Well, I guess you have.
Yeah. That's all right.
So, so Richard John Taylor is his professional name. Meredith Alfred Linton is his real name. And if you recognize Linton Brothers Pictures, that's his production company with, I'm assuming, his brother, who I didn't care to look up. They obviously threw some of their money, and that's their production company. So
yeah, I think it's actually more like an imaginary friend thing.
Maybe he took the material a little too close to home. But he's a Brit guy. Not a lot of stuff in here. He's directed a lot of things since 2011. Oh, really? Yeah, TV movies for a lot of
TV stuff.
No, he's done like a lot of shorts, but he's done a lot of full length stuff, but nothing we would know, or at least that I recognize. Vengeance, The Huntress of Auschwitz, probably a bad one to do. The Winter Witch, Trafficking. These all sound like kind of same line of like, just bad horror.
Yeah, Nazi adjacent.
Yeah. Kingdom by the Sea. I don't know. There's nothing we know.
Okay.
But he seems to, I don't know, he's got a lot of photos on IMDb. He seems to be playing up the, director kind of guy,
like, a weird amount of photos on IMDb.
I mean, 28 photos for someone who's not made a movie that's really, I think, even over 5 on IMDb credits, which is, Kingdom by the Sea. He was at 8.4, okay. So that's good. Good for him. I don't even know who that is in that, but
yep. Neat.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Not a shorts. Huh. Anyways, so that's Richard John Taylor. He directed. He also, obviously,
Rikki John Taylor.
That's right, Rikki John Taylor. He was the obviously screenwriter of this original story by Lewis Carroll. So, but yeah, so he is actually fully to blame for this whole thing. Funded, directed, written for screen by. So,
well, I mean, he must have spent what, $40-$50 making this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, we'll get some numbers in a minute, but when they say low budget, I mean, this was low. Because like I was going to look it up. I can't remember. What was Poop and Piglet? Poop and Pig. What was that one?
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Pooh and Piglet.
Whatever that movie was called. I don't remember what the movie was called, but
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Come on, let's go.
Honey.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
The budget for that, I think, was like $10,000, like pretty high.
I think
I was $10,000 sitting around. To you?
I mean, if we had to make the movie, I would figure it out. But no, I do not. I do not. Yeah.
No,
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Look at a rich guy over there.
I don't have $10,000 laying around.
Listeners, Venmo us money. Jared DeLuca.
If we get $1 from 10,000 people, we can make our debut film.
That would be incredible.
There's like 8 billion people on this planet, so 10,000 people with $1. Come on.
Yeah, we just have to find like 9,950 more listeners, and we're good to go.
That's right. We could do that. Jared, those are called goals for 2026. Duh.
That's right.
I know you missed that meeting, but yeah, me and Donna, we have a roadmap for 2026, and that's part of it. Okay, so.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm doing like a Mrs. Doubtfire situation. I was Donna there. I was in the meeting. I was in that meeting, Russ. You may not have noticed because I'm such a good actor.
I mean, the makeup was great.
That's how we fund our movie.
I was wondering why Donna Mint was wearing like a cream pie on her face the entire time. Like,
That's right.
I was also wondering why she was at your apartment, but I was like, I'm not gonna ask questions. Whatever. That's kind of
my kids were missing.
Yeah. All right. So who's in this movie? I'm going to name all 8 actors because that's all it's listed. That's all we have. So
fair.
This budget's low. So we got Rula Lenska, who plays Beth / the Red Queen / Grammy. Rula. Lizzy Willis plays Alice. Jon-Paul Gates plays the Mad Hatter. Steve Wraith plays the Rabbit. Lila Sarner plays the twins. She did both roles there.
Wow, a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah. Rikki Kimpton played the Walrus. Nigel Troup played the Smoking Man, and Nikol.
Why do they call him the Caterpillar? Like, he was the caterpillar. Like, he wasn't the Smoking Man. Like,
no, I wonder if they no, they can use the names, right?
I think so. They used all the other names, like the Mad Hatter and Cheshire Cat and whatever else. Like,
I don't know why they're listed like this, right? But
yeah. And
Nikol Atanasova plays the Cheshire Ripper. So.
Yeah,
that's it. There's no one else.
Maybe Russian heavy movie.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'm on Nigel Troup. That's so British.
Yeah, very British.
Lizzy Willis, British. Lenska, yeah.
I was thinking Lenska and
Nikol spelled Nikol.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're right. Steve Ringwraith. Cool. Yeah.
So we got no. Well, I actually did find some numbers. This was released internationally, not domestically, for us, obviously. There's no video numbers, but worldwide, this made $892,809 apparently.
Which is like 228 fanatics.
That's crazy.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And that's what I'm saying. The budget was like $25. So like, they're like rolling in profit.
Yeah. We're going to see an Alice in Wonderland 2, The Reckoning.
Terrorland, but yes.
Terrorland. Oh yeah. Alice in Terrorland. Sorry, 2, The Reckoning.
You're bad.
I am. Yeah. Budget, no numbers, but this movie could not have cost more than I don't know. You just found a cool old house somewhere in England, which is easy. And then you got 8 actors. You had all of them being about 5 minutes of screen time other than your leads, your 2 leads. And that's it.
Yep.
You're so close to making a really good low budget movie, but.
And even your 2 leads only have about 15 minutes of screen time because the rest of it's like focus on a doorknob while somebody's puking in the background that you can't see.
I mean, Wonderland, the house really is the lead in this movie. So
That's right.
Rotten Tomatoes, it's not even on the scale for critics. So
Yeah, my bad. I was deceived by Google on this one. If you Google it, it says 4%, but that's the
that's the
audience
audience
score.
score. So
Yeah,
shame on you, 4%. But
yeah. Shame on me for not looking it up.
wow, no shame, no shame. You did your
appreciate
job.
that.
You did
Thank
right.
you. But also 4% positive. Who are those people? Like,
That's Richard
wow.
John Taylor. That's a whole audience score. That's everyone that was on the movie.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Huh.
Red Queen 178 1453. Oh, I love this movie.
Awesome flick.
Thanks, Smoking Man 78. All right. So, do you want some fast facts?
Back me, daddy.
All right. So, there's none for this movie. There was one, I
Not
think, and it was
shocked.
stupid. So, I'm going to do some.
Wasn't the trivia for this movie like it's based on Alice's Adventures in Wonderland?
I think that's pretty much what it was. So, I was like, well, why don't we do some fun, absurd facts about the actual Alice in Wonderland book and Lewis Carroll? So,
Nice, fired up.
did you know Lewis Carroll is the pen name used by Charles Lutwidge Dodgson?
Nope. Didn't know he
Okay.
had a pen name.
Yeah,
Cool.
1832 to 1898. That was his time of living.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to concocting the wacky world of Wonderland, he was also an accomplished mathematician, poet, and photographer. Multi-hyphenate, even back in the day.
Yeah, I did know he was a big math guy.
So
Oddly enough.
I did not know that. In addition to writing 12 works of literary fiction, he also wrote 11 books on mathematics. There's going to be another fast fact coming back about the math and the story of Alice in Wonderland, which I thought was pretty cool.
A real math sicko.
Big time. Jump a little bit ahead. The novels were banned in China in 1931 on the grounds that animals should not use human language.
When you're right, China.
I mean, not wrong.
Oh boy, that leaves you open to ban a lot of books.
A lot of
Huh.
interesting how that works out, huh? A lot of fairy tales, a lot of stories for children. Huh.
Yeah, I bet that's why Animal Farm is probably banned in China. I'm assuming it's that.
It's got to be that, right? It's got to be that. So Lewis Carroll there suffered from a rare neurological disorder that causes strange hallucinations and affects the size of visual objects, which can make the sufferer feel bigger or smaller than they are. A huge theme of the book, obviously. The disease, first discovered by English psychiatrist John Todd in 1955, was later named Alice in Wonderland syndrome. And I actually looked this up, and that is a real thing.
Cool.
It is also known as Todd syndrome, which is, come on. Todd syndrome. Todd syndrome.
You mean our head of product, Todd?
Yeah, that's so I didn't know that. So he had that, which explains the weird, wacky world of Wonderland. So
It sure does, yeah.
some other ones. The real Alice was the daughter of Lewis Carroll's boss. So was the daughter of Henry Liddell, the dean of Christ Church College at Oxford, where Carroll taught mathematics.
Cool.
Carroll met the dean and Alice's older brother first, and that's how he came to know the entire family. And apparently they used to go on like these boating trips, whatever, to, I don't know where, but it's somewhere. But he used to tell these stories to all the kids on the boat trip, which was the beginning of Alice in Wonderland. Every time they go these trips, the kids kept asking him to retell the story, so he kept retelling and making it longer and longer, and then it became the book we would know later on.
Cool.
So, which also fun thing, he self-published the final version of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland in 1865. It had doubled in length since the beginning of him first telling it back in I think he gave he did a written novel presenting to Alice as an early Christmas gift in 1864, and it doubled in length by 1865 when he self-published it, and new scenes, including those of the Mad Hatter and the Cheshire Cat.
Huh.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I'm not done. There's more.
What?
It was first made into a movie in 1903, technically. Only a handful of years after Carroll died, directors Cecil Hepworth and Percy Stowe made the story into a 12-minute film. To turn of the century, that made it the longest film produced in Britain. Wild.
What?
Yeah, they got some credits there. Hepworth himself played the Frog Footman, while his wife was cast as the White Rabbit and the Queen.
Huh, that's fun.
the original titles for it. Writing his diary of the afternoon of the boating trip that inspired Carroll to come up with a story for young Alice Liddell. He tried out a few different titles for his novel. The original tale presented to 10-year-old Alice was called Alice's Adventures Underground. But upon publication, Carroll decided he might call it Alice's Hour in Elfland. Dumb. Another rejected idea, Alice Among the Fairies. Dumb. Eventually, he went with Alice's Adventures in Wonderland instead. Probably for the best.
I mean, yeah, that's better.
Much better.
Yeah.
There's some stuff about the illustrations. There were carved, the original ones were carved in wood, which is kind of fun. Yeah. The dodo bird, I guess, is based on Carroll. He had a stutter, so every time he would try to say his last name, Dodgson, that's where he came up with a name for the dodo. Oh, because he had a stutter, so he'd stutter introducing himself, his last name, Dodgson. So he'd be like,
I forgot about that character.
So this is a math thing. It satirizes newfangled theories about math. Scholars have theorized that Carroll's day job made his way into the book in the form of satire about 19th century innovations in mathematics, like imaginary numbers. For instance, the riddles like the one the Mad Hatter asks Alice about a raven being like a writing desk, were a reflection on the increasing abstraction that was going on in mathematics 19th century. Carroll was a very conservative mathematician. He found new forms of math emerging in the mid-1800s absurd compared to the algebra, Euclidean geometry he favored. So I think that's it.
Wow. Well, thanks for all that.
Kind of a fun one about the original manuscript. It never leaves London, which, I mean, that kind of makes sense. And when it does, it's
kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to have something travel around, but I don't know. But it's ridiculous. And that's it. So there you go, man.
Oh, well, thank you.
Fast facts. I've been fast fact. I think that was better than this movie.
Yep. Sure are.
Just me doing a lot of reading. So, hey, do you want to Hollywood pitch me, you motherfucker?
Sure do. If you say it quietly, it means you didn't say it.
That's right. I forgot this isn't for kids anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's right. No, it's definitely not for kids.
No.
Yep, sure do. So this movie obviously was Eraserhead meets The Brave Little Toaster.
Yep.
Obviously, right?
I mean, there's no. It's so obvious you don't have to explain it, you know.
Yeah,
but maybe you should.
What's your pitch?
Yeah, no. No, maybe you should though, just in case.
Yeah. So everyone knows Eraserhead, right? Classic David Lynch.
Yep.
Fever Dream Nightmare movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Where like it's pretty chaotic. Like I feel like a definitive David Lynch as far as like just like weird, spooky nonsense. Like
art housey, right? But just weird. But people like it because they don't understand it, but they like it, kind of thing.
Exactly, which I think describes this movie to a T.
I think it does too.
Yeah, art housey madness nonsense. There's like there's the abandoned. Not abandoned. I guess maybe abandoned. The little orphan kid there that they have to take care of. Remember, partway through the movie there
in this movie,
the couple in Eraserhead.
Oh God, yeah.
In Eraserhead. No, I'm saying like, but she ends up an orphan that someone has to take care of.
Not wrong. I see it.
There's some like pretty graphic body horror here and there in both movies. Eraserhead, that's kind of the whole thing. And in this one, it's like, I don't know, like a bunch of different parts. Like there's like the Cheshire Ripper. There's the eating the teenage girl. The
murdering of the little kids. It's eating the teenage girl, which we'll get into.
Yep. There's a lot of that. There's no like wounds gushing thick liquid or anything like that. Which I feel like that's more of a David Lynch thing.
Yeah, no, there's none of that.
But there is child suffering, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it.
Cornerstone.
Like, nothing to do with erasers, obviously.
Or heads.
And Alice.
Or
heads. Well, no, there's heads.
There's heads. Yeah.
Yeah. Off with their heads, right?
That's
a classic Red Queen.
Did she say her line? Did she say that at all?
Nope. No, she did not. And you kind of just like, you wonder at the end of the movie, you're like, what did I just watch?
Yeah. Yeah, this
Now,
like
sorry,
this
go
one
ahead.
felt no, I was gonna say like this movie felt like maybe it was like trying to force itself in a category of like cult classic thing where it's so weird that it's like, oh, it's
Yes.
so art housey and weird that maybe people will like it just because it is that.
Yeah,
That's the
but it wasn't
vibe.
weird enough.
That's the vibe I'm getting from this, you know? Like you
Yeah.
can't it didn't feel genuinely weird.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Leave
Couldn't
it at
agree
that.
more.
Leave it at that.
Now meets the brave little toaster. Naturally. When's the last time you saw a brave little toaster?
I don't own one. Do you own a toaster?
No. I
Right?
do not. I had to think about it for a second. I've been wanting a toaster for a while, but I'm always
Well,
like, I'll just put a piece of bread in a pan or an oven and
right.
call it a day. Yeah.
Throw it on broil for a couple minutes while you're doing something else, and boom, there you go. Done.
I have other ways to make toast. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But it's not as good.
No, because it's even, and you're like, you don't have to worry about like it catching on fire in like 2 seconds or turning into charcoal.
Right.
So
Yeah. And you don't need to heat your whole oven. It's inefficient.
I just hate the idea of getting a toaster, like a toaster oven. I don't really want because that's a big cause of house fires.
It is.
So I think.
So you assume?
So I assume.
Gotcha. Okay.
But just because I feel like those things don't shut off. Like it's like unless you actually go and like shut off or unplug. I don't know. Like I feel like they're just
That's
dangerous.
not true.
I feel like old ones. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, I think you're thinking of like 1980s toaster ovens.
all right, the ones I grew up with where they just didn't shut
That's
off.
right.
You had to like make sure you shut the thing off or unplug it or else the house would burn down.
Correct.
But the regular toaster too, I just hate the idea of all the crumbs in there and having to clean that up. There's like a little tray you got to pull out and like that's
Sure.
just, I don't want that. I don't want that. So
Fair enough. Well, speaking of toasters from the 80s, there's a brave little one. Now, ostensibly a kid's movie. I watched
Yeah.
it a lot when I was a kid. However, kind of horrifying. Which, like, also this movie is you could like someone might accidentally watch this as a kid, be like, oh, Alice in Terrorland, that must be like a Alice in Wonderland, but slightly different.
yeah, Disney.
It's got terror in there, so like you never know.
Yeah.
Assuming it should be terrible, but also like a kid might watch it, just like the Brave Little Toaster. Now,
They made
in
2
the Brave
sequels to
Little-
this movie, by the way.
that's all right. That's right.
To the Rescue and Goes to Mars.
Ghost of Mars rips, dude. That's a banger of a movie.
I don't think I've seen this one. 87, 97, and 98. Phil Hartman.
I was gonna say,
wow.
97, 98 was more my speed as a kid. 87 was more your speed.
Yeah,
as
that
a
should have been
kid.
more my speed. I don't remember this one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I watched Brave Little Toaster on VHS for sure in the early 90s, eagerly awaiting the sequels that were to come.
I mean, the original cast, you had John Lovitz in there, Phil Hartman. I don't know who this is, but Thurl Ravenscroft. Oh, Thurl Ravenscroft. He's old school. Okay.
Yep, cool
All right.
name.
He was a booming voice behind Kellogg's Frosted Flakes animated spokesman, Tony the Tiger, for 5
and
decades.
the vacuum cleaner.
Thurl Ravenscroft. What a badass name.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Carry
You
on.
already
Based
said
on a book, by
Phil
the way.
Hartman, right?
That's
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
gotta. Yeah, I love Phil Hartman. Yeah.
Yeah, big fan. So yeah, based on a book, one of them.
There you
Nailed
go.
it. Also, like anthropomorphic things that shouldn't talk, kind of. So like in this
been
movie,
banned in China.
right, banned
Or
in China.
wait,
Correct.
are they just animals, or are they just anything that shouldn't be?
I
speaking
think
the
in China
language?
it's an animal thing.
Okay, it's just an animal thing because they do the year of the right. That's probably why they don't want the animals.
That's
talking,
exactly right. Yeah, the Chinese zodiac is exactly why that's exactly it.
Right?
I bet.
That's what I'm guessing. They can't see you shake your head no, by the way.
That's right. I know. Well, the year of the toaster coming up soon.
You're the George Foreman grill. When-
Yeah, that's right. There's so many appliances to run through. So in this one, it's basically Toy Story. Like Toy Story is definitely a huge ripoff of the Brave Little Toaster because like the premise here is like these are abandoned appliances in a cabin and they're like waiting for the little boy who used to love the appliances to come get them to take them off to college kind of thing. And then they like go to try to find him on their own. And they get into hijinks along the way, etc. But it's also like pretty bleak. Like there's at the beginning, there's an air conditioner who literally kills himself.
yeah, Jesus.
Like the air conditioner's like being like, oh, like no one loves me anymore. Like this is gonna be a nightmare. Like I'm never gonna find a home. Blah blah blah, and just explodes. And you're like, wait, what? And then at various points, they're like getting into adventures out in the wild, like Alice does in our Terrorland movie here. And like comes across like dangerous situations that just get them all messed up.
It's a hijinks.
Exactly. Get into hijinks. At the end, they all almost die, just like Alice in this one. And then at the last moment, like quick make a recovery, because speaking of killing yourself, the brave little toaster jumps in the way of the magnet crusher thing that's going to crush all of them at the junkyard. Kind of takes a bullet for the team there. Rest of the appliances are saved. Brave little toaster kind of turned to mush. Well, at the end, don't worry. The little boy who's now a college kid kind of fixes him, which I was like, you can't fix a crushed toaster. That's
just get a new one. That's just like all the parts inside there and the heating coils. No, just get a new one.
Exactly.
They're cheap.
There's some fires that happen. This movie's got a lot of fire.
A lot of fire in this movie. A lot of fire.
I think that's it.
This movie's got crazy connections here. This was film was produced. I'm talking about your little brave little toaster here. This is a side here. No connections to this movie, but this film was produced by Hyperion Pictures and the Kushner Law Company. Many CalArts graduates, including the original members of Pixar, were involved.
Kushner of?
No, I don't think. No, Donald Kushner,
sure?
1983. Donald Kushner. I don't know if maybe he's Kushner's daddy.
I'm checking. I'm checking quick.
Nope,
unrelated. Phew.
Thank God. I don't have to bleep out that one. But many CalArts graduates, including the original members of Pixar, were involved in its production. The rights to the book were acquired by Walt Disney Studios in 1982. John Lasseter, who was the creative guy from Pixar,
right,
then employed at Disney, wanted to make a computer animated film based on it, but it was turned down.
Well, that's what they made Toy Story.
They're like, okay, fine, we'll come back and make, the thing we're going to make. But
sorry, bud, you can't make that one unless it's about toys.
Toys, not appliances. Not appliances. Toys, but not appliances.
You can make it be exactly the same plot.
Same thing, but it's going to be about toys. So,
Wow, that is fun.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing a little extra research for me.
Well, just trying to add something to the thing here,
Yeah. Party on. What do you got? You gonna pitch me?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going. It's Sucker Punch meets The Princess Diaries. Now,
okay.
Did you and I see Sucker Punch in the movie theater together?
Nope.
That was me, our friends Matt and Max, and someone else I think was there. That was back in the day when we all were friends here, and you weren't, I guess, apparently.
That sounds right.
All right, so Sucker Punch, you remember that one? That's a Zack Snyder film.
Yes, I actually haven't. I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
Don't. It's absolutely stupid. It's a terrible movie.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't good, so I think I watched part of it and I was like, meh.
It's like a movie that, like, when I came out of the movie, I was like, oh man, that movie was written by like a 15-year-old and directed by a 15-year-old. So yeah,
Zack Snyder.
Exactly, pretty much. So that one, I don't know if you know the plot of that movie, but basically it's an insane asylum story, and the main character goes through a bunch of trials and tribulations, going into her various fever dreams and or insane asylum moments, and playing out these moments to find all the clues to get out of the insane asylum and save her sister or something stupid like that. It's all very telegraphed. It's all very, hey, here's the key you need to get in this next scene type of thing. Everything's just very kind of laid out for you. So I'm going with this for a couple things. One, tons of slow-mo. That's what Zack Snyder does. Just like our movie. One, going with like the insane asylum dream sequence. I've got to go basically face boss battles or whatever, she's basically meeting all these characters. In Sucker Punch, she has to go through like these different trials to get the clue to the next thing, which this movie like doesn't do that at all, except for like one or two, but all the rest of the characters are kind of useless to the plot, which we've, there's only one or two who are like, do you know who the Red Queen is? And you got to wake up. And it's like,
she's poisoning you. And you're like, oh, that's useful information.
Thanks.
But yes, you're right. Everyone else is completely irrelevant.
Yeah. All of the things in Sucker Punch and this movie are very telegraphed, very obvious. There's no surprise. We knew it from the trailer. like Grandma's the Red Queen. I'm just gonna say it. She's right. We kind of knew that. You kind of could figure that all out. It wasn't hard.
Graham.
Sucker Punch is kind of the same way. Everything's just kind of laid out for you. But Sucker Punch also has like a little bit of an ambiguous ending, just like this one, I think, with like, oh, is she actually out? Did she go save her sister? Is she alive? Who's alive?
Okay.
So same thing there.
Interesting.
Meets the Princess Diaries. Now that is the grandma granddaughter connection. I don't know if you've seen a Princess Diaries. I'm not sure if I have, but here we go.
Yeah, I know. I definitely have.
But it's like the fish out of water story, right? Where Anne Hathaway plays the girl who's like, I don't think she's quiet, but she's like not good at like public speaking or something like this. She's like kind of like a outcast. And then she finds out that she's getting inherited the made up place of Monrovia,
right.
Wachovia. Yeah, Wachovia, yeah. And signing the Wachovia Accords. Just like this movie, Wonderland. Not a real place. Then she goes and hangs out with her grandmother, and kind of her grandmother like teaches her like, hey, this is how you be a princess, yada yada, so you can take over and be the heir. We got only one dead parent in Princess Diaries. I think the father is dead. In this movie, it's both, but you know,
I think that's right.
Kind of how that's what leads.
Well, but also the father in this one, irrelevant. Like the whole story is about the mom.
Yeah. Basically. Yes, pretty much. Both based on a book. Mm-hmm. And I had one more thing, but I totally forgot what it was. But I think I did good.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm just gonna end it right there.
I applaud you for your effort.
Thanks. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
You're doing great.
All right.
We're doing great.
Just, do what we can.
And you know what that means?
Time to get a beer. Oh, Jared sums it up.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to get another beer?
No, you can sum it up first.
Okay. Don't mind if I do. Now, listeners, you may notice if and when you Google this movie, there is no Wikipedia page for it, which is usually what I feed to Chad Gupta, in order to summarize for me. And so this time around, we took a little liberties, and I did some actual writing for a change, a little bit.
Love taking liberties.
And it's going to be medium accurate, as always. So keep that in mind here.
Keep it in mind.
Alice in Terrorland follows Alice, a young woman who moves into her late mother's isolated childhood house after her house burns down, killing her parents. Convoluted way of writing that. But
yeah, but
you get the idea. Yeah.
It's the old dead parent story. Fish out of water.
A tale as old as time.
Right? Have something.
Then she discovers it's a gateway to a twisted Terrorland ruled by monstrous Wonderland-inspired figures. Kind of true.
Somewhat.
As she's repeatedly dragged between reality and the nightmare realm, Alice learns the Red Queen is actually her grandmother and that her family has been bound to Terrorland for generations. In the climax, Alice kills the Red Queen, burns the house down, and seemingly breaks the cycle, escaping as the world collapses behind her, though she briefly glimpses the rabbit, suggesting the danger may not be fully gone. The film ends on an ambiguous note with Alice living in the city and writing about her experiences in Wonderland, leaving open whether she truly escaped or simply learned to live with the trauma. Close enough.
Yeah. The top is still spinning,
That's right. Yeah. Well, it was like really, I thought at the end we're just going to talk about it right this second.
Yeah.
I thought at the end it was like, oh, it's back in real life and she killed her grandma. No. But then literally for some reason at the last minute, they're just like, the rabbit guy shows up again. And he's like, ha, ha, ha. And you're like, what? So why?
Well, but then now I can't remember that. Now I'm forgetting. I can look at my notes here, but I thought it went burning down the house. Correct. She's walking out of the house with the two kittens.
Correct.
And she get a bloody face and slow-mo, of course, Zack Snyder slow-mo. And then as she's walking out, she then sees the rabbit, and then it cuts to the city, and then it cuts to her doing drama. And that's how it ends. Okay.
Yes.
But still doesn't make any sense.
Why? Yeah, why did the rabbit show up at all?
Yeah.
Unless it's all still part of the dream.
No, I'm not. No, we're not. I'm not. No, it's.
Perhaps.
Don't do that to me.
I hate it so much.
Well, I'm gonna need a beer to get through this, so why don't we go do that?
Okay.
All right, we're back. You summed it up. Like this movie, we've said it before. We said it earlier. Nothing really happens, and there's a lot of. So they got like some of the key, Alice in Wonderland characters there, but
Yep.
most of them don't have no. There's no plot. They're not tied to the plot at all. Like,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I think we can skip most of this movie. Is that where we're headed?
We're going to talk about it for a change. We're going to actually do what we set out to do here and actually only cover a few important scenes.
I think so, right? I mean, we already talked about the opening credits are like 10 minutes long for some odd reason.
Oh my God, so long. And all we're missing there is Alice's house burns down and her parents die. Hilarious.
Yeah. It's
sad. Tragic.
Well, tragic, yes. But I mean, sure. Okay. All right.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. You're not shaking the scripts up with that one, you're not really, so
it's Bambi.
It's Bambi. It's Bambi. It's so many things. So it's what sets you on your journey, I guess. But so I don't know, where do you like, to me, there is nothing important about any of this opening. I mean, obviously the opening is, but we already covered that. So
yeah, house burns down. Lawyers try to get in touch with grandma. She doesn't answer the phone for whatever reason, weirdly.
Yeah.
Alice
checks her messages on a rotary phone, by the way.
Yeah, sicko.
Love that. Calling in to check your message on a rotary phone. That's great.
Yeah. And then that's kind of it. We get introduced to the two cats, Mitzi and Maisie. Adorable. Little kittens.
The kittens. Come on.
Cuties.
And
that's it. That's literally it. Then we get to we get introduced to like, well, your mother and I didn't get along, says grandma. We never ever get an explanation as to why.
Yeah. No.
It comes up like 3 times in the movie. Like they bring it up constantly, like they're going to answer the question. They never do.
They never do.
So mom and grandma hate each other, and then don't go near the woods. That's it. That's literally all the important stuff.
6 acres of land here. There's a lot of woods. Stay by the riverbed along the edge.
Just poachers around.
Poachers.
We're orange. I don't know.
Is that a character in the book, Mr. Poacher or something? I don't even like.
Yeah, Johnny Poacher. Yeah,
Johnny Poacher.
That's right. He's really cool. Always got a cigarette in his mouth. He's like the caterpillar, but even cooler.
He's like, yeah, I'm Johnny Poacher.
That's right.
I'll poach you some eggs. All right, so
so I think we start at their dinner only because I wanted to talk about it because it made me laugh. They're having a little dinner after Alice moves in, and Graham is like, "Oh, it's my mother's recipe. Our ancestors lived here. This house is called Wonderland." And she's like, "Are you familiar with the books?" And Alice is like,
"Oh yeah,
no."
Right. Yeah,
and she's like, "Well, you were named after it." and I love Alice is like, "Well, I saw the movie."
Like, how would you like? Yeah.
I saw the movie and I was like, which movie? The Johnny Depp movie? Or like,
yeah,
like it's what time is this? What year are we?
I mean, conceivably, it's 2023. I mean, there's cities.
I think so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
there's
I don't know. And then the grandmother just goes into this like long diatribe about like, well, Lewis Carroll lived here.
So
like,
much
what?
exposition and just like, like this
Lewis Carroll lived in this house. Like, there's a lot of lore happening that I don't understand.
Yeah, and she just like a total history lesson on the book and everything. And this is this place apparently supposedly inspired him, right?
Yeah. And like there's so much bad dialogue in this movie too, listeners. Like
brutal.
At one point, Alice is like, "Oh, do you have a copy of the book?" And she's like, "Yes, of course." And they're like,
"Oh."
And then the grandmother goes, "I meant what I said about the woods, Alice." Like, complete non sequitur, doesn't matter at all. And then it literally does like everything else in this movie transitions to like waterfall, like you're like outside for some reason.
It's like, a little chaotic, and I think when we said before, it feels like an art house film, and I think like it's like I said, it feels like a college kid's first film kind of thing. But maybe you did the next level class and you know where to put the camera and kind of do some effects, but like it just feels so forced art house and just like
you're right, because like in the next scene after the weird river transition or whatever, there is like a quick that's funny too. Like
Yeah.
they're like doing the dishes or something, and grandmother's like, "Do you play cards?" And she's like, "Well, I play cards with my friends, not so much
Older
with,"
people.
and kind of trails off. And grandma goes, "Do you still miss her?" And you're like, "What? How is this connected? Like, what is this scene?"
Like the dialogue is very tough. Yeah, and it's very disjointed, and the jumping to conversations is very strange.
Yeah.
But Alice's character, I think, is she's just us, the viewer, because all she does the entire movie is just ask questions. Like all she does.
Yes.
Why this?
Who are
Why
you?
that?
Why?
Who are you? What are you doing? Why? It's like,
Are you all right?
you're just like whying your way through this plot right now, and it's
Yes.
brutal.
She's whying her way in between puking because the grandmother is feeding her a steady diet of tea at this point, special blend tea.
If she's trying to kill her, why doesn't she just get her over with? Why does she have to do like
know.
this? Why is it taking so long? Like,
That's one of my biggest ameliorations for later. Because you're right, like it's stupid. It's
Yeah.
way too drawn out. So then, like, I don't know. I think I was gonna just skip the rest. Like basically, like then we just get into her being sick. Like she gets sick.
she's sick for 35. Oh, hold on, she's sick for 25 minutes of the movie. By the way, 25 minutes is a third of this film. So
the whole movie. Yeah.
it's just, and it's not even her just being blah. It's like her puking behind a bathroom creepy door for 5 minutes at a time for 5 times.
Yes, it is her. It's her puking or being in bed, and Graham reading Alice in Wonderland to her.
She's like, "Oh, I'll read you the book," and then she's sick. She's hallucinating because the tea and the sickness and everything else is going on. And then she starts having the fever dreams.
Yep, and the rest is all nightmares. So
It's just
like,
her, nightmares.
speaking of nightmares, the next one I wanted to talk about was the rabbit nightmare because it's hilarious and has no bearing on the plot of the movie.
Nothing. Like, I'm trying to think.
Here's
of
what happens.
Go for it.
So she goes out to the river for whatever reason. Guy in a bloody mask, like half rabbit mask.
It's a dude.
Shows up.
These are all humans. All humans. In these. There's nothing crazy, nothing fantastical. They're all humans, right?
Yep. And he's like, "I'm gonna be late to the party." And she's like, "What party?" And he's like, "Come with me." And she's like, "Okay."
All right.
And she tells herself, that's the other thing too, which is kind of weird. In all of the dream sequences, she's like, I'm just dreaming. Go along with it. Wake up. Like she's always telling herself, it's just a dream. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, whatever. Then they like roll up on some dead kid, like from the trailer. There's the dead kids in the field when you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Why?
They were all late apparently, and the rabbit killed them. He poisoned them. He poisoned all the kids.
Yeah. Like Alice asks, like, what happened to them? And she's like, well, I killed them, of course. They were late. It's my little secret. I always poison the cakes. And you're like, what? And you're like, oh, maybe this will come back later.
Nope.
And he's just like, have you ever been late, Alice? Like when the house burned down around your parents? Were you late then?
Like, what a dick move. Why would you bring that up? How'd you know that?
And then instead of like letting her answer, he just goes, would you like to see a trick?
Which the worst trick.
I hate this movie so
much. The worst trick ever, by the way. But
so he like does a little like magic trick for some reason, and you're
the
like
card, and just then he I don't know,
like disappears in his hand. He's like, it's all sleight of hand. Yep. And then he's like hands her a bottle of poison. He's like, I can make all the pain go away. Here you go, drink this. And she's like, okay. And then he's like, want to see a trick? And then she falls down. And that's the whole scene.
Yeah. Gives her some drugs. Basically roofies her. She falls down. And that's it. She's back. She's back
Madness.
in bed. So this happens like the 5 or 6 times. She goes and meets a new character, wakes up, sweating, every scene just sweating. And, oh, I'm still reading the book to you. And for some reason, I'm not good at making poison, but I'm the Red Queen. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah. And every time the grandmother's like, it's okay. You're safe here. It was just a dream.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You're safe. You're in good hands. Great hands. Like, you're like,
Yeah.
well, I don't think she's okay. And she's also making a scarf that they bring up a bunch that also has no bearing on anything.
It's also like I'm trying to think through all the plot hole situations here. Like the grandma's trying to poison her to death, right?
Yeah.
So, oh my God, she's trying to poison her to death so she can keep the estate, which is still technically hers because she's the grandmother. But I guess she's the
she's still alive. So
yeah, it's still hers. Like
as far as we know, it's hers until she dies.
Why not enjoy it until you die? Like what?
Could not tell you.
I got a good amelioration here, but anyways, yeah, I just like, and also like, then what are you gonna do? So the idea is you keep poisoning her, and then what are you gonna do with the body? Because the only people that know are the lawyers. The lawyers are ones that know that she's here.
Yep.
Like, what is everyone? All these people in on it with you? The Mad Hatter, the crazy lady. Where is she? If this is not real, like, I don't know. Okay.
Great questions that don't matter.
Yeah, which makes the ending even more dumb. It's not like it was all a fever dream. Obviously,
there are like no consequences.
There's no signs to point to. Like, there's no clues or hints to be like, oh, this wasn't that. You know, because like all the ones that are pointing towards like, oh, this is just she's sick and having dreams and nightmares. That's it.
Yep. So then I was going to skip to the walrus. Did you have anything in between that you wanted to talk about?
Nope. Walrus is great.
Great.
Not great. I didn't.
Well, Russ's pro walrus listeners, just so you know.
No. That's what I'm saying. I think
we had a long talk about this ahead of time. I said, "Don't say that on the podcast, Russ. They're going to cancel you." And he said, "I don't care. Let them." Yeah. I said, "Okay."
Cuckoo, cuckoo. I'm the walrus. You can be the walrus. We could all be the walrus.
Nope. I'm anti-walrus, decidedly.
I'm anti-walrus, but I am just what the fuck. This is like a Whiskey Tango Foxtrot moment.
Yes, you're right, because this is like they don't. Again, it's another one that's like complete out of nowhere. This character has no bearing on the rest of the movie whatsoever.
Nope.
We get introduced to Tallulah and Tara, who also have no bearing on the movie, really.
Well, so we get introduced to them when she's having another dream, right? And she was crawling around the house, all slow mo and fucking whatever. She meets these two creepy kids in the hallway, and they're like, they start telling her like, "Hey," Alice just keep asking, "Why? What are you? Who are you at?" And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna learn about the walrus.
We had to tell you a story."
And drive around in a van, and she's not who she is. Who are you talking about? Who? Why? And all this over again, over again. It's like, okay.
Don't you want to know what happened? Why he did it? How he did it?
Everyone's just leading into like, oh, the Red Queen is your grandmother, but no one's actually saying it because like that's whatever. And then it's just like them talking about their horror story, and it's like, great, I guess we'll go on that trip, which has no bearing to this plot whatsoever about Alice. Great, cool.
Yeah, and I love the question Alice asks: why did they call him the walrus? And Tallulah's like, well, he drive around in his van. He was a carpenter, and you're like,
what?
What?
By the way, as soon as she's like, he drives around his van, I was like, we're doing the kid abduction thing. No.
Correct. Yep.
But
which is
we didn't guess the kid cannibalism.
We sure didn't.
We sure didn't. That was not on my bingo card for this one.
Nope, it sure wasn't. So we cut to they do this a lot too, where she's like meets someone in the house in a creepy fashion, and then it like flashbacks forward medium time to the story in real life, like out in the world somewhere else. And
totally
like,
what? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Just like, okay.
And then you get the kids being like, this is how it happened. And you're like, oh, great, thank you.
So you have one of the twins next to Alice and is standing in the middle of the road in the woods, and you're on a road. And the other twin is, for some reason, there's two
down the road.
Just so you know, there was 3 vehicles in this scene. In the background, there's 2 cars that were just off to the side. Yep. And this girl is just walking around. I don't know if she was in these cars. I don't know what was going on. And then the van's there. And this guy's like, this very extremely, I'm going to say it, I'm a profile, creepy dude is like, hey, you know how to give directions? Which
looks a little like a walrus. I guess I'll give it to him.
He does kind of look like a walrus. I don't know if this is a safety tip, but I don't know. Maybe don't give directions to anyone. Oh, yeah. Actually, this is already a safety tip for, or you always know where you're going. So Mr. Walrus, he should know, just know where you're going.
He should know where you're going. Yeah. And he's like, oh, could you help me out here? And then he like puts his arm around her, and then he like immediately chloroforms her.
Yeah. He's like, I'm looking for Main Street and Church. Oh, here we go.
Yep. And so that's when I was like, wait, what? Also, back to from Trailer Trash, the reason why it looked like 2 different girls is because it is. We finally answered the question of these girls are not all Alice. There's Alice, and then there's the one playing the twins.
No, we were talking about the one. Well, no, we were talking about. We were talking about.
We were talking about the two twins. Oh, I thought we were talking about Alice and the twins.
No, we're talking about so Alice in the real world and Alice in Dreamland. Alice in Dreamland.
Correct.
Alice in Dreamland has blonde hair, so we were like, oh, they are the same. Are they the same? But it was just that she had blonde hair, so she was in Dreamland. That's what it was. So every time she went to Dreamland, she had blonde hair, like Alice in the book. Even though the Alice that the book is based on was a brunette. So
that's right.
Another thing this movie got right.
Classic prank.
Because the Alice in the real world is a brunette.
Yep. True to the book, this movie. Speaking of true to the book, then we get a close-up of someone cutting meat.
Now,
for way too long.
Hold on. Now, when you say cutting meat, I want to say this is the most cinematic moment of this film. This is like if you want to go to like a steakhouse and be like, I want to see I want the ASMR and I want all the meat juices and the cutting and all that. Like this is that moment. I want to
hear it.
I want to see you go right down the middle. I see all the fibers splitting. That's what we get.
Yep.
This is probably the most impressive cinematic moment of this film. But
yep. It's not great. And then he's cutting the meat, putting it in a grinder, grinding it up. And we get Alice off to the side being
it's people.
Hey, other little girl, where's your sister? Where's your sister? And she just like points at the grill where there's like a steak.
She points and we just cut to the grill and there's like,
yeah,
I don't know what that is, but
it's implied. Yeah.
It's implied.
Which does take us to our safety tip.
Walruses do eat people.
Nope. When eating human flesh, always double check for parasites because he did not.
That's
and listeners, when you're eating people, this is it's pretty high up there. This is number 25.
I mean, if you're in a situation like that, make sure there's no parasites. You got to do it. You got to do it.
You're a people eater.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
He's getting a parasite.
Which, if you don't do your homework, you deserve. So there you go.
That's right. And then literally the rest of this doesn't make any sense. He just starts screaming.
Yep.
Because I could. And he says it like 10 times.
I don't remember the walrus. I don't remember. Was that what is his thing? Was that it? Because he could do things?
No, I don't think there was a walrus.
I was going to say, was there even a walrus?
I don't recall, but like,
I mean, I knew
there's nothing to do with this.
I know there's definitely a lot of characters in Alice in Wonderland, but
sure. Okay, there is a story. Oh, okay. The walrus and the carpenter are minor characters in the animated feature film Alice in Wonderland from 1951.
Okay. Yeah.
Apparently Tweedledee and Tweedledum tell Alice the story of the walrus and the carpenter because Tweedledee and Tweedledum are kind of stand-ins for Tallulah and Tara, right?
Yes. Yeah. I was going to say because they're supposed to be twins. Yeah. Because they just call them the twins. I was like, yeah.
So he just like screams in her face because I could.
Yeah.
And then you get, is it Tara or Tallulah, the surviving sister, is like, close your eyes and make the wish. And you're like, what fucking wish? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
This whole movie is nonsense.
Frustrating.
And then she wakes up again to Graham reading about Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Frustrating.
That's it.
Yeah. Where do we skip to now?
I don't know, because then again, now we rinse and repeat. She's sick. I'm gonna go vomit a little bit more. She gives her a stuffed animal her grandmother or her mother had, whatever. Okay.
Yep. We get the caterpillar, who's the smoking guy. We're gonna skip him because he's boring.
He didn't do it. Did he do anything? He just like smoked in her face and was like, "You gotta wake up," or "Do you know who's who?" And then.
Yeah, he said, beware the Red Queen. Perhaps the question isn't who are you, but who is she? That's literally all he says.
Jump scare of a fire, and then we're halfway through this movie, blah, 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 blah. Like...
Yeah, which the fire, irrelevant.
And she's sick, right?
Yeah, Grandma's like, I don't understand why you're so sick. We both ate the same things. And I'm like, except the tea that you've been feeding her.
Yeah. Like
Alice, you dummy.
Anyways, So I think we're just heading right toward the end now. I mean, actually, we are actually at the end.
We're at the end. Yeah.
Should we touch on the Cheshire Ripper there? Not the Cheshire the cat.
If you want to, I was gonna say that's from all the interesting parts are from the trailer.
Yeah, everything's from the trailer, right? And it's just
they how'd cut you get those scars.
How'd you get it? I was just like, yeah, we weren't wrong. It's just like a Joker thing. She literally says that. She's like, you want to know how I got these scars? I'm like, no. Yeah. And she's doing the same thing, like carving her face. Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah. And then they say the press was unkind to the walrus, which you're like, well, he was eating little girls. So.
Yeah, so I mean, that seems. I don't know.
And that's kind of it. Then it's like, well, she's like, who did this to you? Who did the scars on your face? If you did all the scars on other people's faces, and she's like, you're a hot therapist. Anyone ever tell you that? And you're like, what?
Hot therapist.
You're like that. Why would you? Like I said, the dialogue just is like non sequitur after non sequitur. Like nothing makes any sense.
No.
And she's like, oh, the Red Queen, of course, is the one who cut my face up.
Which we never commented on our own takes on figuring out Grandma was Red Queen. I think we figured out in the trailer. We pretty much okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, who's the antagonist of Alice in Wonderland? The Red Queen. Who's the antagonist of this movie? Grandma. Who's the only older character in here who's kind of controlling Grandma. Okay. Who's the only character in this movie?
Yeah.
Essentially.
So then we come back, more Alice sweaty face, and then we meet the Mad Hatter, right? Are we just jump right to that? I mean, we should comment on him, right? We have to go crazy, but we just say that we meet the Mad Hatter. It's, again, the same thing. He's just laughing. She talks to him. Tea party. He's mad. He's like, no, I'm mad because I'm just mad. Pretty much it.
Well, she does meet the Red Queen in between. Which is played by her grandma.
Yeah, for whatever reason. Oh, that is before this, isn't it? Oh my god.
Yeah, so you're like, why would they do that? So they play a little game, and it's like gonna be similar to the game later where Alice immediately wins, except for the other time it's Graham that immediately wins. But
right,
but that's it. Like it's nothing happens in that scene either. It's just like, oh yeah, like.
She's literally like, do you want to play a game? And they play a card game, and then that's it. And it's like more a foreshadowed kind of. I don't know. We haven't used the word a foreshadowed in a long time, but like.
It's true. Long time listeners.
Would you know, it's in Alice in Wonderland, they play a big giant chess game? Is that like because she loves playing games, the Red Queen, because she's also.
I was going to say, there's a bunch of games.
She's cards, right? Yeah, she's Red Queen.
She's cards, yeah. Cards is people.
Cards is people.
That's right.
Why are we doing this? All right, so then Joker vibes again with the Red Queen. Heavy Joker vibes. Like,
yes,
pick a totally different makeup setup. Like, come on, hire someone with imagination who hasn't seen a movie in the last 5 years.
Ideally.
Anyways, Red Queen shows some fangs. She's scary. All right, then we cut to the Mad Hatter. We meet him. He's basically useless too. He's just kind of like,
Alice, you need a haircut. And she's like, what? And then he's like, never mind. No, you probably not. Why? Why include this in the script?
This entire conversation, this entire scene, I was like halfway through. I was like, I don't think this is even important right now.
Nope.
At all. And then he just kept saying, wake up. You got to wake up. And she's more questions. We're at the end of the movie. And she's like, why this? Why that? Why that? Why that? And it's like, because she's been putting stuff in your tea. Wake up.
Right. Yeah. He's literally like, the Red Queen is grief. The grief is the thing that you're experiencing here. And then like, what has she been putting in your tea?
All right. So then,
we're at the end here.
Yeah. Let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah. It's a quickin'.
It's not like we've missed a lot of things, by the way. Actually, we've almost covered most of this movie. So
yeah, you're right.
All right, so then we're in the living room, and we got the Grahams playing a piano, and this is the big reveal. This is when the villain gives their exposition of why they've done it all.
How'd you figure it out?
How'd you figure it out, kid? It's like the scene when in Usual Suspects when he drops the coffee cup.
How'd you figure it out? I hope you understand why I had to do what I did. And she's like, what? No.
I knew
none of this makes sense.
I know you never lived in Skokie, Illinois. No. There's a red in Usual Suspects too.
That's true.
He's a drug dealer. That could have been a good one. All right, so yeah, how did you figure it out, kid? And yeah,
she's like, I don't know, I just did, and you're like, oh, okay. It's like
Grandma's name is Beth Crimson.
Grimsley.
Oh, I thought it was Grimson. I thought she said Crimson / Red Queen.
No, it's like Crimsley.
Oh, is it Crimsley a character in there somewhere? Is that the Red Queen's
in Alice in Wonderland?
I don't know. I feel like Grimsley, Grimdorf or something like that. I thought she said Beth Crimson. And I was like, really? Crimson? Red? Are you kidding me?
Oh, well, in the, I was gonna say in the 2010 film, Alice's last name is Kingsley.
Slayer of Kings, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in no, that's also in the 2010 movie. The Red Queen's name is Urisbeth of Crims.
Crims, red.
Oh,
so I thought she said Crimson. Either way, doesn't make it. Doesn't. This all makes no sense.
Yeah.
So we get Grandma's motivations here.
Yeah.
This grandma, the Red Queen, her whole motivation is that this house is everything to the family.
Yeah, that's what she says. This house means everything
to my family.
But then she says, for the money.
so she says, like, I hear shit in the walls, blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, I poisoned Dallas. I poisoned you for the money.
Right.
And I was like,
you were supposed to die in that fire too, yada, yada. And Alice was like, wait, the fire was so that you could get my inheritance? You murdered your own daughter for money?
And
then she says, no, not for money.
Which is it? You are a senile old lady. This is why there's got to be, I don't want to go ageism here because I'm getting old, but like, I don't know, at a certain point, stop making decisions.
Yep. Maybe old people shouldn't be running countries. The retirement age is an age for a reason. Well, it's an age for a reason for capitalism.
Well, for capitalism, but I mean,
but yeah.
But we've kindly attached, mental stability and ability to make cognitive decisions to that as well. So whatever. But the point is,
one would think.
I'm just saying, we're seeing some very.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So
not for the money.
Not for the money. Wonderland. No, obviously it's for real estate. Duh.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. Wonderland?
Is this Die Hard?
Is this Wonderland? Greenland? I don't know what's going on here. Is it for money? Is it for... Anyways, all right, so not money, but it was for money, but it's not for money. Her plan was to kill her entire family for keeping the real estate, because you got to keep the real estate, right? That's the game. The game is real estate, right?
Right. Which we don't think that it was supposed to, like.
I don't know though.
Why would it, like, it was her house. Everyone was totally fine with it being her house.
It's your home. You've been here the entire time.
Until Alice's parents died. Like, maybe then there's now they're like, oh, well, no, but it's her house. So like,
no one knew you were here.
Right. They don't give a shit about you,
you
old lady.
You went into hiding to this home because the lawyers couldn't even find you. And Alice is like, oh, this is why you've been hiding out. And she's been hiding out there.
Well, she was living there her whole life since she was a child. Yeah. That's where the mom lived, like when she was growing up. Like,
but also
this is the family house.
But that doesn't always make any sense. Like, how would you kill your entire family if it's for the family house?
If it's for your
family house.
I'm so upset. And then in another twist of not making sense, Alice literally just like passes out and falls to the floor. And you're like,
well,
perfect opportunity to kill her.
I guess it's a great way to end the movie. One would think.
So much left.
Then we're in the kitchen. Graham's knitting. Alice at the table, looking a little bit better. I don't know why. I don't know how.
Doesn't make sense.
Final game. And she's like, hey, this is all for all the marbles, kid. We're going to play one more game. All right. Just because, fuck it. Why not?
This time you pick.
You pick the game. And this is it. Final curtain. what have we got? I got some tea, the final dose. It's all here. 2 teacups in front of everyone. And she's like, Alice is like, yo, dog, let's play rummy. Mm-hmm. Now, in my head, I've played rummy before, and I'm like, I don't think this game is that quick. It's kind of a weird game. Oh, they're done in one hand. Oh, wow. Is that possible?
Literally, she deals the cards, and she's like, I win.
Rummy. You're like, I don't think that's how that game. What? It's not, there was no time jump, you know, like watching them play cards and having the math things over their head. Like, nope, it was like one hand. She's like, I guess I win. Yep. Now, so Grams wins. She's like, all right, we're done here. Then there's a quick shot of her bending over to go pick up the kitten. Pet the cat. Got to pet the kitten. Yeah. You got to pet kittens. If the kittens are there, you got to pet them.
Been there, done that.
If the A foreshadowed, what a twist. The A foreshadowed at the beginning of the movie is that they're petting the kittens in the very beginning of the movie, and that was going to be the thing. Like, that was going to be the thing that's going to get Grams at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Mind-blowing. Mm-hmm. Maybe this movie is smarter than we thought. Nope. So Grams bends down, pets the kitten, comes back up, and they're like, all right, kid, drink up.
Yeah. Cheers to the end.
Cheers. You're dead. They drink up, and a couple seconds in, Grams is not feeling so great. And then we get the old quick
Alice
shot.
Throwing her words back at her. I'm so sorry you made me do it. And Grams like, what?
All sleight of hand. She David Blained her. Not really, but she did.
Kind of.
So they literally cut back a half a second to Grams going to pet the kitten, but then we see what Alice is doing, and she's swapping the cups like fucking Princess Bride and being like, Grams hasn't trained herself to be used to iocane patter, apparently. So that's how she got her. She swapped the cups. The final dose.
A tale as old as time.
But so this happens, and Alice is like, gotcha, you old bitch. And then all of a sudden, we just cut to Grandma being behind her and like attacking her. Like, I didn't see how she got there. It was like, she just teleported behind her. All of a sudden, Grandma is like throwing down fists. We get some Indiana Jones types punches going in her, you know,
like smashing her face into the table. You're like, oh my God, like
running across the table. You didn't do the dishes right either.
Incredible.
And just, it's such a weird thing. And then Alice, she's on top of her, she's choking her. And then I thought she stabbed her with something, but Grandma takes like
Nope.
She just starts falling backwards. She falls in her chair and she's dead.
Yep. And she's gone. And she's gone.
More slow-mo classical piano playing. Alice starts a fire. She does the right thing. She grabs 2 kittens, at least. Yep. She burns the house down. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't burn down real estate unless you got the insurance, but whatever, we'll let it go.
Also true. Like, it seemed like a nice enough house. Like,
I mean, technically now she's the heir. She actually owns the place, so...
Right, like, you already killed Grandma.
Yeah, you killed Grandma. Just bring her onto the river, you know, or ocean. Don't bury her in the backyard, but you know what I mean?
Yep.
Slow-mo walks out because this movie's been entirely in slow-mo. We got Grandma doing the voiceover, blah, 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 stuff from the book. It's, I don't know, it's too much to write.
Yep.
Bloody face, kittens, you know?
Yep.
Creepy music kicks in.
Quick glimpse of the guy in the rabbit mask for some reason to make you confused.
Why is he here? I'm like, wait, what? Why is he here?
And he just looks at her and goes, shh.
I hate that. I hate this. This is I'm sorry, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Linton, whatever your name is. Like, this is a college film.
And then she keeps walking, and we get a forced transition to the city, which
building crescendo, and then city transition shot. And then we got her doing a voiceover of shit from the book, which is definitely poetry because it's so overly complicated and British, and thous are in there. That doesn't make any sense. I don't even understand what she was saying.
Yep. She ends it with, listen to my fairy tale. And then she closes the book. And then credits. And I was like, what?
Fucking, I'm going to throw it out there. One of the best endings we've ever had.
Yeah, when you're right, you're right. I was going to say I'm going to throw up, but...
Like Alice for 25 minutes?
That's right. But you're correct. This is one of the better endings that we've ever had.
I think, and when I say one of the best, I mean, it's one of the best, worst endings we've ever had. This is...
The suffering.
This was pretty bad.
Suffering.
I think it's because it was trying so hard to be art house. Or we're going to ameliorate. We're ameliorating right now. Let's get it.
We're ameliorating right now.
Let's fix this. Let's fix this thing to the best of our knowledge.
Try harder.
I'm gonna say it. Maybe tack on another 20 or 30 pages, 20 or 30 minutes, and I don't know, flush this whole flush this whole thing out. If you introduce characters to do something or make them actually important to the plot,
ideally, yeah. If you're like, we got Chekhov's walrus, we got Chekhov's
white rabbit. Like, well, he did come at the end. He was like, "Shh, don't tell anyone. It's a secret. You're actually still dreaming." Bullshit.
Not important.
Bullshit. Not important. Walrus, Caterpillar, useless. Mad Hatter, pretty much useless. I think every character was kind of useless. They just kept saying the same thing, somewhat, some shape or form.
That is correct. Yeah.
So make it a little bit longer. I think make everyone have a purpose that plays actually into it.
Yep.
I don't think there's a lot of good A4 shadows in there. I mean, there's a couple, but the kittens aren't enough. That's a bit much. I think having the Red Queen just fall for the old pet the kitten move and the old swap the teacup move is
classic prank.
Kind of lame. Maybe give the villain a little bit more of a motivation that makes sense.
Yes. Like,
it's
either for the money or for the house or something else, because
in a source material is the Red Queen, they're not related, are they? I don't even know. No, right?
No, there's no motivation in the original either, really. It's like she's just kind of like Alice is trying to fuck her shit up and she's like, get out of here.
I think if you want to play a psychological thriller, like fine to have like the grandma being like crazy, but do like a mommy dearest thing, or do like a thing where like, yes, you're here now and now you thought your life was bad. Now you couldn't help your parents burn in a fire. Well, guess what? Things are worse now.
Yeah.
And like try to turn her into like maybe something that's cruel. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yes. I agree with that.
Right?
I feel like you could make things more gruesome. Like I was also going into this thinking it was going to be like a good horror movie. It wasn't.
I'm iffy on that one. I'm fine with sticking with the complete psychological horror thing, but you gotta do so much, or you go the complete opposite way, like we were saying, and go with we'll go with the horror slasher thing. But I don't know what that would be because that'd be kind of like goofy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it should have been more like pig and poo. Because I think that would be more interesting for me to watch. This was not. Instead, I was just baffled. I was just consistently baffled the whole time. Like, fix the script. Like, have somebody double check your work, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Right?
We shouldn't besmirch Jonathan Taylor.
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. John Taylor. Robert. Oh, I had his name. I lost it.
Richard John Taylor.
Richard John Taylor. Dickie Taylor.
John Taylor. Someone check your work. Have someone do a little editing.
Something.
Because this ain't it.
Yeah, wear less alligator cowboy boots and maybe focus more on storytelling.
Oh, is he a big gator boots guy?
Big gator boots guy. According to IMDb, a lot of photos, a lot of deep V-necks, which...
that checks out.
Right?
Yeah. I'm going to say, Dickie John Taylor, go to film school. I don't think he went to film school.
No, I think he went to fashion school and missed the film part, like.
Yeah, I think he saw a David Lynch movie and was like, I can do this.
I'm behind a camera. I know how to do a thing, but I don't know how to actually tell a story or get someone else to write it. You can direct. I'm okay with that, actually.
Sure.
Not everyone's a writer director. That's okay. Maybe you just hold the camera. Maybe you position it. Maybe you you work with actors. Fine.
You can't do it all.
But maybe you give the writing to someone else. Like,
get the pig and poo guy. That guy was pretty. I don't know. I didn't hate that movie as much as I should have.
Yeah, you didn't. The movie's really not good.
It's really not good, but this was worse.
Yeah, I thought it had moments of something, but no.
What else? But yeah, like you said, everything has a purpose and a place. This movie had none of the things had purpose or place.
That's like, I think that's the true meaning behind. So the Chekhov's gun thing is,
yes,
right.
Yeah, it's a trope, but it's a correct trope.
Everything has to have a purpose for being in the scene, for doing something. Because otherwise, why is it there? Then get rid of it. This movie could have been 10 minutes because nothing meant anything. Nothing was important to the plot. No one helped her on her journey.
Nope.
She just was a ask question character, which what a waste of time.
Yep. Even at the end, when she was going to kill Grandma, she literally just goes, "What happens now?"
She did.
Like, "We drink a toast to the winner, of course." So stupid.
Should have ended with like off. Alice should have been like, you know what? Off with your head and like got like a butcher knife and just.
That would have been awesome.
Let's, you know what I mean? If you're gonna get into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make it
zoomed in on her face like an 80s action movie and been like, whoop, and she's like, "Off with your head, bitch." Whoof. And then like we got a big hatchet right across the neck.
We saw a guy butchering little girls. Like we can see an off with their head.
We can see an off their head. Grandma can lose her head. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I think we've done our job there.
Yeah, I think so. I think we did.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a new movie. Not sure what that is yet, but we'll figure it out.
Could be anything.
Could be literally anything.
Not Toy Story.
Nope. Oh, that's a good movie. New movie, trailer trash. Meantime, follow us on Instagram. It's This Meets That. It's subscribe to us if you listen to podcasts. Set us auto download. And if you like this thing, share it with a friend.
Yeah. Or share with an internet stranger because they love you too. Right? Like little
Probably
review.
not. I don't.
No, internet strangers are full of hate typically, but you might find the odd one that's not.
I don't know.
Spotify lets you review. Apple lets you review now. A little comment, some sweet nothings, perhaps. The boys, 5 stars.
Let's go.
We would love that. Or you're feeling old fashioned, you're feeling a little long form, send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. We'll read it in the email hole in Trailer Trash, also known as fan service.
I like the rabbit hole that she goes, email hole.
Yep. That's right.
Oh,
I was doing,
ITMT Wonderland. Yeah, ITMT land. Yeah.
Or go to the website because you're like, fuck these guys. I hate everything they're about, but I want to buy a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Guess what?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Go to the website, buy a shirt. We got those. We got baby onesies. We got mugs. We got merch out the ass.
Yeah.
Maybe some new merch coming soon.
Is it dumb for us just to start doing like a "this podcast sucks" ITMT kind of thing? I don't know. Like
oh, maybe.
I don't know. Do the old reversal. Like,
yeah. Listeners, send us an email about that.
Just 2 more bearded white dudes. Right?
Been there.
You need more of this ITMT.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. Yep. I like that. Yeah, maybe I'll get bored this weekend. Maybe I'll make some more merch.
I got some ideas. I'm visualizing right now. I'm visualizing.
Send them my way. Send them my way.
I'm going to send them.
We got 388 episodes, including this one.
That's so many. We're done at 425, right? I think, right? Is that it? 425 we're done?
Nope. Only when Fred Durst is dead or
comes on
podcast
or we hit 10 years.
10 years, or there was another one.
Well, okay.
Death of the Universe.
Sun explodes.
Yeah. One of those.
It's one of those things. Yeah, I'm sure everyone knows it.
There's no information on the website about Russ's book Host, but it's available wherever you buy books or audiobooks. So listen to that. And yeah, I forgot everything we just said. If you forgot everything we just said, go to itsthismeetsthat.com and it'll be there. I bet. I promise. I bet, Andrew.